Well, I've been asked lots of times, how do you make something that's got more than one colour, but not flat, straight across levels, so they're on an angle? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to quickly show you using these 3 different moulds. We've got a lovely large crystal mould here, a little vase mould, and a pot mould. And you'll be so surprised how easy this is. I will be using J. Diction high gloss epoxy resin for this because it's lovely and cheap, and it is brilliant resin, well worth using. I'll also be using a mixture of the Hippo colours and some mica powder, and possibly, what do you reckon, some glitter, a little bit of sparkle in there as well. Whoa. So stick along for the ride and I'll show you how easy this is to do. Well, I've been sent this tool by J. Diction, and in all honesty I was sent it free of charge, but I'm under no obligation to give it a positive review if I don't think it works, and it's supposed to help speed up and take all the hard work out of your resin mixing. It's rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about adding batteries to it, which is really useful. It comes apart at the top there, so you can give it a bit of a clean if you need to, and it comes with a very flexible silicone stirrer, which most of the other ones don't. They all come with these like hard plastic ones, because I have tried them before to try and save myself time and effort, because I mix up a lot of resin, and these ones come with really hard mixing sticks. That makes it difficult to get them clean, but this should just peel off. Now, the ones I've tried before, they've always either mixed it too fast or not mixed it well enough. This has got 3 speeds. You hold it down for 2 seconds, that's the slowest one. Then it's got a 3rd speed, and then it's got a even higher speed. And the ideal thing about having more than one speed is if you've got a thin resin, you can have it on the lower speed. If you've got a thicker resin, then you can have it on a higher speed. It also comes with these polishing bits that we'll test out in a future video, but I think they're going to work. So I'm going to mix my resin now, ready for my multicolored pour. All you have to do is you push that in so it's nice and tight. I've had this charging, turn it on, you're away. And if you want to turn it off, you just hold it down for 2 seconds. I wouldn't recommend you turning it on until you've got your resin put in there, and then put this inside the resin and then turn it on, and turn it off before you take it out your resin as well. Save you a nice lot of mess. But let's see how it's going to work. It might be absolutely appalling. Now my resin's measured out, I'm popping the mixer in before I turn it on. That's really important. You don't want to be splattering this everywhere. And this is a thick resin, so I'm trying out the 3 different speeds on this. If it was a thin resin, then the slowest mixing speed would be ideal for this. That way you're going to draw less bubbles in. I've got this on full speed because it is a thick resin, and it is mixing this up lovely. As you can see, there are hardly any bubbles in this. It took about 3 minutes to mix it completely, and took all that effort about stirring it out. It's really easy to clean. As this tip is silicone, if you let it cure on here, you will be able to pull it off. But I like to clean it off as I go. Now I'm adding my colours to my resin and a little bit of glitter, like a little bit of sparkle. And I'm going to be filling this mould up about 1/3 of the way up before I tilt it. And you'll see what I mean by tilt it in a second. Massive thank you to all my members whose names are coming up now. If you want to become a member and benefit from all the perks of membership, then the link for that is in the description below. We do have a great time. With the smaller mould here, I'm only going to do this as a bi-colour, so only 2 colours, because it's only a small mould, and I think it's going to look great just with those bi-colours in it. So pouring it in, and then I can tilt it to one side to allow all the resin to move to that one side. So now we've got this in there, all I need to do is prop these items up, and I'm using a container with some Resin ice cream container because I do love my ice cream. Propping this up to let them cure. Now there is a massive 50% discount off this mixer at the moment on Amazon, so I would get it while you can, because a 50% discount is amazing, and that discount code I believe is for about the next 7 to 10 days, so check it out quickly. I prop the smaller one up using lolly sticks, and now these are all cured. I put them in the machine, they're cured within about an hour and a half, and I can do the second layer. The second layer is going to be using resin with mica powder in, and of course I'm going to be using gold because I do love the gold and how that sparkles. Again, only filling this up about halfway that is left in the mould, and then propping this up, and what will happen is that will cure then into that shape as well, and that will give you a really great effect at the end. Be careful when you're propping these up. You don't want to be getting any of rice or sand or whatever you're using into your resin. It will spoil it, and we don't want to spoil it at this stage. So fill in the vase up, and then I'll go on to the smaller one. Please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this video, and don't forget to ring that little bell so you don't miss out on any of future videos, and give it a thumbs up. It really helps my videos to get out there and helps me grow my channel. So now these are full, what I can do is prop them up again and also allow them to cure up. I will allow them to cure up in my curing machine because I want that to speed up and so I can get this all done in one day. Go over them with a long neck lighter once they've got to the top, and that way you get rid of any bubbles. Now this is all cured up, it's time to put in that last colour, and I'm going to be using a glitter in this. Now it's a white glitter, so whenever I use a white glitter, I like to put just a little bit of white pigment in it. It helps highlight that glitter a little bit more and stops it getting lost in the actual resin. Give that a little bit of a stir in. Now with glitter, make sure that you're mixing it right the way through. And the great thing is this isn't all going to sink, because when it cures in the curing machine, what will happen is it will cure quickly and it will prevent that resin and the glitter from separating and moving to the bottom. And this is where you can fill it right to the very top. When you've got it filled to the very top, then you know that you can just leave it to cure either in your machine or you can leave it to cure on the side, because it's not going to matter. It's all positioned where you want it to position. Pour this a little bit slower as well so you don't get any of those trapped bubbles. But what you can do is you can go over this with a long neck lighter anyway. Massive thank you to everyone that got me a coffee last month. I really do appreciate it, and Merry Christmas to you all. I cannot tell you how much it helps support this channel. Again, pop over it with a long neck lighter and leave this to cure up. Once it's cured up, you'll see how beautiful these tricolour and bicolour pieces come out, and you can use this technique as much as you like with as many different colours as you like. All these are cured now, and that didn't take too long, so let's take a look at them. So there's the vase, and that has got nice tricolour. I like that. I think that's very pretty. I like the way that it's also blended here. This is just the bicolour. I like the transparency on the top and the solid on the bottom. I think that gives it a really nice look. So let's look at the biggie. This is always a little bit more difficult to get out. Oh, I think that's come out lovely. And that makes a nice little light. I'm not sure how much light goes through it. Let's have a look. I think that lights up quite well. I mean, I didn't intend it to be a light, but I think the actual light goes through it quite well. It's because you've got some transparency coming through here. So that's how easy it is to do something that's multicoloured in one mould. And you could do as many of these as you like. It depends on how much resin you want to put in it. They make a nice little set, and you could sell those as a little set for a dressing table or something. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. And be sure to check out the video that's coming up next. I think you'll really like that if you want to learn more about using resin. Take care, enjoy your resin, bye.